Hi guys, this is Sean Sandridge coming back to you with a bonus video. It's not part of Jumpstart January, but this was something that was on my mind and I just wanted to spread some information. So recently, I believe it happened this weekend, there were two joggers that were hit by a very young driver. He lost control and hit the joggers, and unfortunately at this time one of the joggers, a young lady, passed away. And so that has been on my heart. I belong to a running club and it's been posting around on Facebook. And one of the comments that I put on my Facebook page is that I enjoy outdoor running. However, there are real dangers out there. And then I ended to all my runner friends, please be safe. So this is my personal public service announcement for all of my runners and walkers that love being outside, want to get their fitness in, and want to get and stay healthy if you live in an area such as I do where there's snow. Now, I absolutely believe that you can continue your fitness all year round. I do it. I love running outside. However, it's situations like this that reminds me and many of our friends who are runners and walkers outside that you really need to follow some rules to stay safe. For those of you who don't know, many years ago, in fact, the author Stephen King almost died because he was walking and a driver struck him and he almost lost his life. He dealt with a lot of serious injuries due to that. So, runners and walkers being killed on the road is very commonplace. It's a commonplace potential hazard that we all have to be concerned. So I just want to give you some safety rules. One is when you're outside, especially if you're not on a trail, the number one rule for safety running is not to wear your headphones. I love my headphones, but to be on the side of caution, save your headphones for the gym, right? Either on an indoor track or on the treadmill. Not only can you not be aware of any potential hazards, but the fact of the matter is that when you have your music on, you are very distracted and you're not aware of your surroundings. So running with your headphones, as they say, on the road you can't hear car horns, cyclists, or God forbid someone coming behind you. Another thing is to beware of stopped cars, waiting to make a right turn. In this day and age when people are on their phones, texting, doing everything else except paying attention to the roads, unfortunately, they're not paying attention to you. Of course, if you like to run alone, the best way to stay safe is to either be on a treadmill or in a school at an indoor track. And definitely try at all occasions to not run after dark. Avoid running alone in unpopulated, unfamiliar areas, and stay away from trails surrounded by heavy brush. Do not wear jewelry, but do carry identification or write your name, phone number, and blood type on the inside sole of your running shoe. Many stores carry identification type cards that you can put on your shoelace. And of course, nowadays with everybody being able to use their phones for their music, you can use those armbands and tuck your driver's license in your armband for identification. And of course, another safety tip is to not use the same route. Not use the same route as far as, I go on a trail a lot, so I don't always go in the same direction and I don't always go at the same time. You don't want someone who may want to cause you harm to be able to pinpoint your schedule. So, running Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 6 a.m. is not necessarily a good schedule to set up if someone is wanting to do harm. Another tip is to carry a noisemaker or get training in self-defense. Carry pepper spray. And again, another good point is to not stop and give directions to strangers in cars if you are running alone. And it's always good to run as a group. And because you are a runner or a walker, you do not have to abide by the same rules as a bike. A bike is considered a vehicle, and so bikes must, by law, go with the flow of traffic. You are very vulnerable being on the road, especially if you're running on the street where there are some areas that do not have shoulders, and so it is to your best interest to run against the traffic. You want to see what's going on. You want to see if there's any distress. And unfortunately, I don't know what they were doing. I don't know if they were running with the flow of traffic, but it's happened to me. I've had situations where, someone is trying to be funny even. A lot of drivers want to heckle at runners and will do things to make you dive in a ditch. Well, I would rather dive in a ditch than to be airlifted to a hospital, if the case may happen. So remember not to wear headphones, run with a buddy, try it all to not run after dark. Try it all not to run alone, and always go against the flow of traffic. So that was on my heart because I love to run. I love to run outside. I'm actually going to be training soon for a half marathon in the fall. I've ran several full marathons, countless half marathons, and other small races. So I do know about having the love of running, but you have to be careful out there. So that is my public service announcement. Bonus video. Sure, why don't we make it for Jumpstart January 2016? So there you have it. My heart goes out to the runners family. And so, as always, take care of yourself and each other. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.